Hello friends, as discussed earlier, we are going to take a class on scientific experiments. Today we will discuss about multimeter. Here we see we have a multimeter here. I will explain what is multimeter and what are the uses of it. Actually what it measures, that we want to know. Now the first question arises that what is a multimeter? A multimeter is an instrument which can measure resistance, current and voltage. And it is also known as that this multimeter can be used as an ammeter. Ammeter can measure current. This multimeter can be used as a voltmeter which measures voltage. Right? And this multimeter can be used as an ohm meter which can measure the resistance. So, you can say that multimeter, there are two types of multimeters. One is analog multimeters and the other one is digital multimeters. This is the digital multimeters. As we have already discussed that multimeters can be used as a ohm meter or it can be used to measure resistance, current and voltage. That's why it is called multimeter, because it is we are using this multimeter as an ammeter, as a voltmeter and ohm meter also, that which can measure resistance. Now, according to Ohm's law, we know that V is equal to I R. V can be represented as, you can measure voltage, I, that is current, and the next one is R, that is resistance. Right? You know that voltage can be measured with the help of a voltmeter. Voltmeter. And current can be measured with the help of an ammeter. Ammeter. And resistance can be measured with the help of ohm meter. That means we can measure V, I or R with the help of this meter, that is multimeter, and it is a digital multimeter. Right? Sometimes we call this meter as VOM. VOM. What is that? Volt ohm meter. This is volt ohm meter. Or it can be represented in short, that is VOM. Right? That means it can be also said as VOM, right? Now I'll explain what is there in this multimeter, digital multimeter. I already told you that there are two types of multimeters. One is digital multimeters and the other one is analog, and this is digital multimeters. We'll explain what you can measure with this multimeter. You see here, you can see here in a better way that something is given here, and you see there are two waves. One is red. See here, this is red one, and this is black one. These are known as probe. This is red probe and this is black probe. Now the red probe is used as a positive probe, and the black probe is used as a negative probe. How to connect this probe, that is important for us. You see here, there are three sections. See here, see this one. There are three sections. One is common, right? Here is voltage, resistance, and ampere. You can measure from this one. That is voltage, resistance, and current from this one, right? This is the negative probe. You have to put it on the common section. You see, this is negative. It is grounded here, right? That is negative. And this is the positive probe. We put it here. That is voltage, volt, resistance, and if you want to measure milliampere, you have to put it here. And if you want to measure, that is 10 ampere, then you have to put this probe here, right? Now you find what are the various factors you will get here, right? For that you have to know that we have two types of current. One is AC current and another one is DC current. AC means alternating current and DC means direct current. We can measure with this digital multimeters both the current, either AC or DC current. Now we will show you how to measure the resistance, how to measure the voltage, how to measure the current in different circuit. Before that, I will try to explain the range of these digital multimeters. Right? You can see here. Right? Here you see. See, this was the digital multimeter. What are the factors you can explain here? Here you see there is a wave-like structure. Wave. Wave means this is represents AC current. And a direct line, direct straight line. You see here. If it is a wave-like structure, like this, then it represents AC current. And it is straight line, it represents DC current, right? That means with the help of these digital multimeters, we can use it to measure AC current and DC current both, right? Now see what are the different, how we can measure this. I already told you this is the negative probe, this is the positive probe, right? We measure it here. Now there are various factors you can see here. In this you can see here, right? What you will get, what you can measure. You see here there is a V, right? And the sign is AC alternator. That means in this portion from here to here, that is the range is 200 volt to 750 volt. You can measure voltage of AC current, right? Here you see there is another portion, this one, right? Here you see there is a straight line. That means you can measure the voltage of DC current, right? Here you see this is 200 millivolt, 2000 millivolt, 20 volt, 200 volt, and 1000 volt. That is the range is from 200 millivolt to 1000 volt, right? Here you see this is the measurement of current, right? Here you see this is given as a straight line, right? That means it can measure the DC current. What is the range? Range is 200 milliampere to from 2000 microampere, that is 20 milliampere, that is 200 milliampere. This is the range of this current. But this is a straight line, means DC current or direct current, right? After that you can measure up to 10 ampere in this, from in which this probe should be used in this hole in this one, right? Next one is, you see here, there is this one. What is this? This portion measures the resistance. You can see this portion measures the resistance. Here you can see the resistance is 200 ohm, 2000 ohm, 20k ohm. 20k, k means 1000, right? And here you see 200k and 2000k. This is the range of resistance, right? And this is the off position of this multimeter, right? Now you see there are three factors others also, like this one. This one is the continuity test. What is continuity test? Continuity test means whether one circuit is broken or not, it can be measured, or whether this wire is not broken or broken, it can be tested with the continuity test, right? And what is this one? Red one. You see this one? This one is square wave, right? And this one is HAV. HAV means we can measure the beta of a circuit, right? HAV. Later on we will discuss. And here you see there are two sections. PNP, we can measure the beta of PNP of a transistors or NPN of a transistors. Then we can measure all these things. There is, we can measure the beta of transistors also from this portion, right? And here you see from this you can measure the continuity, or you can check whether a wire is broken or not in the middle, or you can measure whether a circuit is in good condition or not. You can measure from this continuity. And this is the square wave. And HFE I already told you. From HFE you can measure the beta of a component. And from this you can measure the beta of transistors. You see here, this is PNP transistors and this is NPN transistors. And here you see there are four portions. One is emitter, base, collector. Emitter, base, collector. Here you also see emitter, base, collector, or emitter, base, collector. Right? There are holes here in which you put the transistors to measure the beta of a transistor. Right? These are the, not only that, you can see here. From here you can measure the milliampere current from here. If you measure up to 10 ampere, then you can put this probe in this portion. Right? These are the different measures, different factors you can use with these digital multimeters. Right? That means we can measure different. That means the next question is why it is called a multimeter? Because it can be used as a voltmeter, it can be used as an ammeter, it can be used as an ohmmeter. That's why it is multimeter and it is digital multimeter. I will explain how we can measure with these digital multimeters. In the next video, I'll explain how we can measure. I will show you how to measure the current, how to measure the voltage, and how to measure the resistance of a circuit. Right? Now, you see here, there is a pointer. You see, this is in off position. If you put this in this position, suppose here, see, there is a reading here, digital reading, right? Here you see, there is a digital reading you can see here. And there are two signs, one is positive and another one is negative, right? Here you can measure direct current, voltage of direct current. What is the range? I already told you. The range is 200 millivolt, 2000 millivolt, 20 volt, 200 volt, and 1000 volt. Up to 1000 volt you can measure with this multimeter, right? For that you have to change the range. In this way you can change the range from here to here. And here you see, this is the AC voltage. You can measure the AC voltage from what is the range from 200 to 750. Here up to 750 volt you can measure the AC voltage. And here you see again straight line, that means it is DC current, right? From DC current you can measure here is 200 milliampere up to 20 milliampere, and this is 2000 microampere. You can measure from this range in current. And if you want to measure 10 ampere, then you have to put this arrow in this position, that is 10 ampere, and you put this probe here to measure 10 ampere current, right? And now you see resistance. Here you see this is sign of ohm. Here you see there are the various ranges of resistance. It is 200 ohm, 2000 ohm, 20k. K means 1000, that means 20,000, 200k and 2000k ohm you can measure. That is from 200 ohm to 2000k you can measure with this probe, with this indicator. That is 2000k, this one is 200k, this one is 20k, this one is 2000 ohm, and this is 200 up to 200 ohm, right? And here you see, if you put this one on the continuity, in this here, you can see here, this one, continuity, then we can check whether the wire is in good condition or not, or whether it is broken in the middle, right? This is the continuity. And this is the square wave. The square wave is used generally in oscilloscope. Later on, we will discuss this portion also. In HFE means beta sections, right? You can find the beta of different transistors, right? And here you see, I already told you that this is used for transistors, that is NPN transistor and PNP transistors. There are two types of transistors here, so you can say. And in transistor there are three terminal. One is emitter, one is base, another one is collector. Dear friends, today we have just given introduction of multimeter. From the next day, we discuss how to measure current, how to measure the voltage, and how to measure the resistance. Till then, goodbye. Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and try to be our channel membership so that you may get all the benefits of this channel. I already told you in the previous video that this channel has two portions, two sections. One is scientific experiments and another one is CBSE educate. In scientific experiments, we will show all the experiments of science, that is physics, chemistry and mathematics also, practical of mathematics. And in the CBSE educate sections, we will solve all the questions of mathematics and science, that is physics, chemistry and biology from class 6 to 12. Right? Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and comment. We will reply to each of your comment in the next video. If you comment on this particular video, we will try to reply the comments in the next video. Dear friends, be our neighbors, and not only that, in this channel I am going to create another playlist that is based on how to grow YouTube channel. You will later on see that there is another channel, there is another playlist called as how to promote YouTube channel. In that section, I will give you the various tricks and tips how to grow YouTube channel. Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you everybody for watching this video.